Professor!
Oh, Therese, what is it?
I heard that you were leaving the academy.
Then you heard true.
Professor, I'm so sorry.
I see. So you were the source of the rumor.
You knew?
Not until just this moment, when you apologized. And yet, I cannot fathom your motive. Why would you tell such a terrible lie?
You're always helping Her Highness, answering her every question. I just wanted you to pay more attention to me.
And that's why you went to the headmaster?
Yes, but I just wanted to get you in a little trouble. I didn't think they would. I am so sorry, Professor. Can you ever forgive me?
Worry not, my dear. It just so happens that I was looking for a good excuse to go on a journey.
You were?
For some time now, I've wanted to travel the realm and see what can be learned beyond these halls. I dare say the timing couldn't have been better. You see, there's a certain matter I simply can't wait to investigate. So fret not, my girl. If anything, you've done me a favor. Besides, I am not entirely without fault in the matter. Indeed, I have not been as attentive to you as I should. Had I realized your true intention sooner, I would not be in this position.
Professor, whatever do you...
If only I had realized how devoted you were to your studies, my dear girl.
My studies?
I have always striven to treat all my students equally. And yet, Her Highness is always eager to ask questions, and I was all too eager to answer them. In doing so, I may have given the impression that I favored her above you and the others. This was not my intention, but I am at fault all the same. Yes, if only I had seen you for the ardent and devoted young scholar that you are.
Professor... Perhaps you're not quite as sharp as I thought you were.
Yes?
Never mind.
In that case, I should be off. Pray do not shirk your studies, my girl.
Yes, Professor. Will I ever see you again?
I do not see why not, provided we both still live.
He has a way with women, like, don't worry, we'll meet again, unless I'm dead. He's really good at that.
Now, I must find out all I can about From the Far Reaches of Hell. My erstwhile colleague, Odette, knows more about arcane studies than anyone I know. Last I heard, she sojourned in Quarry Quest. I should begin my journey there.
And so Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, what dark secrets might its pages hold? Only the gods and people who have seen past this point of the game know. And that brings yet another area to a close. From here, let's have a look at the map. There are still parts we haven't explored. I don't know how much of this is explorable. I don't expect much. But there's Tressa in the south. There's Noble Court, which we do need to head to. But we're not high enough level to deal with it. Which means that the remainder of the people we need to go seek out, the remaining travelers, are, looks like 2 of them. Is it only 2 of them? No, it would be 8, and we're at 5. So there are 3, I see now. We have Tressa, Ulberic, and Primrose. So that would lead us on a journey to heading about here. We wanted to do the nice little fast travel. But before that, let's head back into town. Maybe see what potential side quests await us here.
Greetings to ye.
Shall I tell you a secret? Truth is, I've been asked to cook for the king himself. I do not lack for competence in my skills, alas I can't seem to get my hands on the ingredients. I don't want the best milk, crab, and eggs. Alright, so there's a quest to obtain those. If I inquire about it. Alright, not much can be gained out of that. Oh, inquire and scrutinize seem to be similar. Y'all, hold on. I want to examine. Y'all mind if I steal? There we go. Apparently there's another side quest down here.
Good day.
I'm a teacher of the Royal Academy. You may call me Thrachio. But I'm afraid that I'm being hounded by nasty, vicious moneylenders. I've repaid all my parents' debt, but the interest... They always claim that I haven't paid all my interest. Thrachio's tutelage.
Good day.
Inquire. They didn't really get me much. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna do a lot of the side quests off screen and kind of just leave the main quest to being the stuff we do in videos. If only because a lot of this stuff is kind of you figuring out on your own, and I'll probably just kind of a combination of looking stuff up and quietly doing it myself, of just like experimentation. But that's fine. We don't want the game to lose any of its luster in terms of just, you know, the pacing can kind of fall apart if we take too long just messing around with this stuff. Now, I kept getting sad because I really want to do chapter 2s of characters, and they kind of make me go through all the first ones. Mainly just because of how the game's paced out. But then I started to realize, oh shit, they totally pace every single second chapter by 1 level. So 22, 23, 24, that kind of thing. So, as soon as we get all of them set up, we should have a nice stream of chapter 2s to do. But that's for later. We got business to do. All the way back in Clearbrook. Let's go make our way toward this Primrose character, one of the ones that was from the original game's demo, or the Octopath's original demo that came out all that time ago. I would say at this point I'm gonna call a thing out and see if we can maybe let's rest. But my main thing is I need to find a tavern. I need to switch out my party members a little bit here. I feel like that's going to be pretty crucial and important. There's a tavern. Ah, here we go. Well met, what can I do you for? Hear a tale. Ah, I see. Here's how you can basically select those. Restore reputation, equipment, change party. Let's switch out Hanet, since she's been a part of the party for a while. Replace her with Ophelia. Now that we've done a nice little switch there, let me see what you want. It's an ill-fated time to be a fisher, I tell ya. The flounder disappearing from these waters. Gods only know why. How can I feed my kin? My nets come up empty. All he gave me is a hidden item. Hidden item is located, eastward. In this pot. Essence of pomegranate. I'll take it. Alright. Let's head to the eastern side of the southern part of the country. See what we can find ourselves here. So, we simply have to go south and follow this thing east. Which this part of the map's revealed because I was going over here to grind before this session. This is another probably like 5 episode session because this game's real good. This game's real good and I have no reason to not do this in big ass chunks of videos. Having a great time with it. Alright, moving on. We're gonna want to do this. Cool off, dude! I don't know why I did it like that. Do it, dude. There we go. Let's see, weak to ice. We'll probably want a little bit of ice wind. Ooh, they were all weak to it? That's wonderful news.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
We couldn't stop the frog's true advance. How dare you hit?
Out of my way.
I wanted the bonus.
Oh, ice. Here's some fruit.
Well then.
Need one more. God, I forgot how bulky this specific frog type is. It has like a few extra pieces of equipment on its sprite, denoting that it is a big slamma-jamma. Alright. One thing that I thought was interesting, if we could like look at the status of characters, is the fact that there is a primary job on all of them. So of course they have their primary jobs of thief, cleric, scholar, and apothecary. But that would imply there's a secondary job, and in fact I had seen people talk about it already in various places. Apparently near the areas or somewhere within the range of the locations that you find these guys is a shrine of some sort that is for their specific job. So if you go around, you should be able to like say take Alphen to learn to become a thief, or take Therion and teach him to become a scholar. So that in itself is interesting, and I think man, Ophelia would be a really good double black mage. I'm thinking about Final Fantasy X when you just say all bets are off, and then you give Yuna Ultima and all the spells, and then you go, oh man, that's the best. Anyway, what are we looking at here? Yeah, you're in blue. That means you can learn something new. And the decision is going to be made. It's going to be fire. And you are going to learn the Evasive Maneuvers support skill. Which is right here. There we go. Reduces the rate of random encounters. Equipping this with multiple characters will have no added effect. You know, I appreciate when games tell you, no, it doesn't stack. But thank you. having Alphen in the party just ensures that this game is a bit more tolerable with its random encounters, which I would say is one of the only, like, quibbles I have with the game so far. That and the fact that I'm starting to kind of see what the game's format is going to be, which is go to an area, talk a little bit, and then go into a dungeon that kind of looks the same, hit a lot of treasures, talk to an NPC that'll sell you shit, save, fight a thing. That's what all the chapter 1s have been. I don't know if that's gonna change. I don't know if that's gonna, like, change at all for the upcoming chapter 2s. But it's very possible that it kind of just follows that format, but then they have some really cool stuff for the end chapters of each character. But I think that's fine. Overall, I still find this to be quite fun. Because the environments are cool and the areas are great. These bugs are horrifying. Can we talk about that? It's reminded me of the Cazadors from Fallout New Vegas, and I kind of want to die. I'm looking at them like, no, I don't like this. Thanks, I fucking hate it. Burn them to the ground. Well, that was quite the performance. Stay hydrated. How about, thunder?
Take this.
They don't care about thunder.
Bring it on.
How about ice? Yeah, they care about ice, alright.
My turn.
I feel something in the back of my throat, and I kind of want to die. Man, in case you're wondering, Casey, why do you feel like you're gonna die after every small inconvenience? I don't know, I just think that's a millennial thing. Don't worry about it.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
What is the look?
Yeah, I hit him with a stick, and it somehow killed him. Get squashed. Oh, that's a little bit of money. Money's kind of hard to come by. Which makes me wonder how the hell I got so much money before. I should probably be stealing more. That's usually how you do that. Southern Sunshade Sands. That puts us almost near the location of Primrose, which is Sunshade. Cool little desert area. What's the sign say? I don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. Ah, alright. Those signs are just... Those feel like dev things, where it's like, no, don't do this. Hey, don't you do that. Don't you do that. Going to an armor is a good way to figure out what kind of weapons the character would use here. Which it looks like Polearm is going to be one of hers, potentially. Fur robe. Fur robe could be alright. That could be pretty good. Everyone can basically use this, too. Alright, this gives 14, 15... 14... That's a lot of elemental defense, though. Who needs this the most? Probably Alphen. He was the only one who had a stat at all that was not in the triple digits, so... Kind of makes sense. It's hard to keep everyone, like, stocked up on stuff. That continues to be a bit of a challenge. We'll see if we can get some information here. From birth, this elderly woman's vision was quite poor. Having never ventured beyond the borders of the Sunlands, she has never seen rolling seas nor cloudy skies. Likely never will. That's too bad. Some funny flavor text you can get on various different things. Sad that she can't see things, which should mean stealing should be easy on her. How the fuck is that 8%? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Master video games. How would you know? You're blind. Someone say, well, fucking her senses are out. It's like, fucking, stop it. Let me have your thingy. Okay, fine. I didn't expect to get it anyway. Didn't expect to get it anyway. We're in a spot where, we should be getting ready to wrap up almost, because not much we can do there. I guess we could, let's open up the next area as well. How about we open up another area? Because we're in a situation where I know this video would be pretty short if I ended here, so. I try to measure the episodes as I work. And I can tell we might as well open up Ulbricht's location here. In fact, I might do Ulbricht next, if only because I know his story. I think, like, you fight thieves or some shit. So I might do his next, if only just to finally get it out of the way, because it's the one that I experienced in the demo version all that time ago. All I remember is that you fight a thief in a cave. To be fair, we have fought a lot of things in caves over the course of these set of videos, so can't say that we are encountering some innovative content here. So I think it's okay. Ulbricht houses himself in a more of a rocky cliff-looking village. Needless to say, the people making this game did a very good job of using a wide variety of locations. I mean, we haven't located the volcano areas yet, but
I've done my research.
I can almost assume they're here. They will be somewhere. If it's a true JRPG, there should be like a weird techno robot area. But you know, sometimes not every RPG needs those. Not everyone needs to have the techno steampunky area. You rats don't stand a chance. I can't believe he lived. I totally thought we were gonna get. Oh, we are totally gonna screw you.
All right.
Sorry, you're gonna have to face facts, my friend. You're not getting to your turn. It's not happening. Hey, we get that no damage bonus, right? Ha ha. I'm definitely gonna have to level to get these two up to snuff. Get them up to the 15s. Cobblestone. Is this the town? Here we are. Yet another town has opened up for us. Does that mean I might as well go ahead and get Tressa's town ready? I should probably do that. That way, ooh, that means next session I can totally pop the final 3 of the Octopath team and just fast travel to them. That would definitely make that video a lot better. It also seems like traveling to these areas is much faster than the other ones were. And then again, it might just be a placebo effect. That seems like a location we can't really go to. Let me look at the world map here. Oh, that area I'm trying to go to probably leads to this right here. Okay. Alright. Now that we're up here, we just gotta go north. Which means we have to keep running around until the game gives us an opportunity to go north. North Cobblestone Gap to Ripple Tide. Also, we're getting less battles thanks to Cyrus, and I have to say that this makes this game so much fucking better. So much better when I just kind of want to travel. Alright, we gotta take it right. Continue eastbound. Because sometimes when you don't have the immediate untouched sanctum... Is this one of those shrines they were talking about? Could be, could not. Regardless, I'd like to explore it. Alright, when they said they turned off battles, or like they lowered them, they weren't fucking kidding. We had barely gotten any. I think I'll explore this later. This place is a hell of a lot deeper than I perceived. I was hoping when it was saying it was a sanctum that it might have been a place to maybe get one of those elusive sub-jobs. But, let's get our legs and get out of here. I mean, we have our legs, but let's get out of here. We uncovered a different area, and that's always good. Now then. Back to figuring out how we're gonna get to that area over there. Given that they lay this game out in chunks, it is kind of hard to measure what they consider what. What considers, oh, you're going the right way. But hey, it's fine. This is the East Coast.
You won't feel a thing.
I don't know if this is the right way or not. See, this is the problem. I made this exact same mistake when trying to go get to Alphen's village. Survey says... Looks like we are, in fact, going the right way. We just gotta continue probably just a few steps, and we will find ourselves in Tressa's town. She seems like a sweetie. I say that because she has a cute hat, and any girl with like a cute hat, I'm immediately like, that's the best. You are precious. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, audience. I was gonna say chat. Prove me wrong, audience.
Flames protect us.
Oh yeah, you can't.
My turn now.
Get me out of here, please.
I am so grateful that they have not cock-blocked me with that yet.
North, Rippletide coast to Atlas Dam. And then there's Rippletide and Gold Shore. Do we want Rippletide? Yes. Oh, you can totally get to Atlas Dam from there. Neat. Ah, perfect. Rippletide. Nice place we got here. And yet another store. Pick up Black Attire. Black Attire give some nice boosts across the board for people. We can only buy one of these, but I definitely want to get it for Ophelia because that will give her a boost of nearly 30 elemental defense and over 40 evasion. Alright. So, as it stands right now, we have unlocked the remaining 3 travelers of Octopath Traveler and explored quite a bit of the map. Things are really coming together. I think we're on like episode 12 or 13 or something like that. We're gonna bring it to a close. I will decide when we start the next session, which will be tomorrow's episode, whether I'll do Ulbrich, Primrose, or Tressa next. But rest assured, we will knock these 3 out, continue to get stronger, and then begin our journey of knocking out some of these level 2s. Maybe in between episodes, I may go and seek out a shrine, maybe record it, depending if there's like a fight or something within it, to maybe start getting a subclass on a character or something. But as it stands, I'm going to grind a little bit off screen, and we will take on these three introductions to these characters next time. this is the third recording session for the game. And at this point, I can say that I'm still very much enchanted by everything I'm playing. And I'm excited to see how things develop. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.